Hey guys, Inder this side from 24/7 everything. Hope you all are doing great. We are again back with another video and this time it's on Samsung Galaxy M31 or I would say Samsung Galaxy M31 Prime Edition. So let's begin with that. So in this particular video we'll be going to discuss about One UI 3.0 upgrade available which is with Android 11 for this particular phone. So as per the changelog, they have mentioned few things like they have made few changes to visual design, improved performance, better customization, then enhanced features in home screen and lock screen calls and chats, pictures and video with respect to gallery and so on. Then in settings you will see a lot of changes. Samsung keyboard from the productivity point of view, media and device control, then on the basis of your usage and so on your suggestion would vary, and so that's why they have improved your digital habits, accessibility for everyone, stronger privacy protection so from the securities point of view, and few other additional improvements in clock and so on. And aside to that, this particular update is carrying the security patch level of 1st January 2021, which is the current month. So it's really good. And a part of this is almost 1800 MB file, so which is almost 1.7 something GB. So before we come like download and proceed further, I need to discuss few other things with you. So firstly, let's discuss what's the current version installed, which is One UI Core 2.5, which is based on Android 10, and aside to that, security patch level of 1st October 2020. Now, before I jump into the download process, I need to discuss few other things like at present, Camera 2 API has a status or hardware support level of limited. We'll see after upgradation whether this will be moved to the full or level 3 or not. And aside to that, Wide one certification. So at present it is L1 and we'll surely see because this is an initial Android 11 update for this particular phone. So we'll surely verify whether this will be changed to L3. In that particular case, it will be bad, but although chances are very less, but we'll again verify each and every bit. Now I've just opened Call of Duty to show you that on One UI Core 2.5, these are the available graphic settings and frame rate. We'll also verify once after installing or upgrading this, whether this will be changed or will it be the same one. And aside to that, Free Fire, so mostly this will always be ultra because this is a very lightweighted game, and according to the available processor this will surely be ultra and so on, but we'll again verify. And aside to that, few benchmark scores. So these are the Antutu benchmark scores on the basis of One UI Core 2.5, where you can see one like 95,745 and below ones are the consolidated on the basis of CPU, GPU, memory and UX. But I'll be covering this part in the dedicated review video because after installation it will take some time and I won't be able to cover up that during this video. Now let me open Geekbench 5 scores. So on the basis of CPU, these are the single core score, that is 336, and multi-core score 1309. On the basis of computation using OpenCL, it's 1570, and using Vulkan API it is 1329. Again, I am emphasizing all these scores are on the basis of One UI Core 2.5, and afterward we'll verify once we'll install the 3.0 and I'll be creating a dedicated review video. Now we are good to go for the installation part, so I am going to tap on the setting buttons and afterward I'll be tapping on download. So it's all like I have already told you that this is a 1.7 GB file, so it will take some time. So usually it depends upon your Wi-Fi connection or speed. So at my side it is showing me nearly about 7 minutes, so let's wait till that time it will download and afterward we'll move to the next section. So finally the install has been downloaded now, or I would say update has been downloaded. Now it is prompting us to either schedule the install or install now. So I'm just going to tap on install now. So now a few background checks and integrity checks like Android system update, please wait and so on. So in the background, once that particular integrity check will be done and now it is preparing to update, it will restart our phone, and afterward I'll like I would suggest you do not play with volume rocker buttons and neither with your power button while this whole process will be completed. Otherwise this will result into soft break or hard break, and in that particular case you might have to visit the authorized Samsung center, and sometimes these things are not even in the warranty as well, so you might have to incur a few additional charges for this particular, I would say, smaller things and so I think within next 5 to 10 seconds our phone will be restarted. So finally phone has been restarted. Now it will move to its own upgradation process and so on. So let's wait till that particular time. So setup wizard has been started, and afterward it will do some background integration and so on, and afterward it will move to the system application setup wizard. So let's wait till that particular time. So upgradation process has just completed, and now it will again reboot our phone, and afterward it will move to the next section. So let's wait till that. So as I've told you earlier that afterward it will be doing optimization or app installing section and so on. So now phone is updating and it is doing optimizing app and so on. Let me try to zoom it and show you clearly. So now you will see here like phone is updating and so on. Optimizing app 36 out of 406 and so on. So this particular count includes all these system apps, and a part of this the apps which you have installed on your phone. So this might vary, it might be lesser or more, so it doesn't make any sense. So just wait till the time this optimization process will be completed, and afterward our phone will be directly booted to the login screen or home screen, and afterward we'll verify a few other things before we'll wrap up this particular video. So finally the file optimizations, or I would say app optimization section has completed. Now it has just booted to the home screen. So let's wait, it is loading some things in the background. So you can see this is a new change, like you will see this blurriness while you will be navigating between your app drawers and so on. And aside to that, no notifications. These are the device and media control. Let's wait, I think it is not properly loaded. Okay, so firstly we'll move to the settings section, and let's see. You might view some changes in text or font sizes and so on. Okay, even some few changes in this section as well, but before that let's verify. So finally One UI Core 3.0 with the Android 11, then security patch level of 1st January 2021. And aside to that, just for the I would say safer point, I always recommend to test. So even it has prompt like your phone has been updated and so on, last update was this and that, and just checking that. So although there will be no new update, but I always recommend to do this part. So this is also done. Let me give you some few UI related things, like this is the way now our quick settings will displayed. So it is really nice, like a blurriness or whatsoever you say. And aside to that, let's open few. Okay, even this particular section has been changed as well. Okay, now let's verify a few other things which we were discussing before installing or upgrading this part. So firstly, camera to API, it is really disgusting that even on I would say Android 10 UI Core 2.5 it was limited, and even on Android 11 UI Core 3.0 it is limited. Aside to that, status of Wide1 certification. So it is good that it is still L1, so we can easily stream our HD content. So for the benchmark scores, we will be covering in the I would say review video. Now let me open Call of Duty and we'll verify those graphic settings and so on. So it's really good that even after upgrading to One UI Core 3.0, the graphic settings are still same, like high graphic quality, high frame rate. Now let me open Free Fire, although there will be no change with respect to Free Fire because it is really a lightweighted game. So like as I've told you earlier that this will be Ultra, and it will still be Ultra after upgrade as well. So it is still the same. Now aside to that, once you will install it, then you will able to play with the other settings. So I'll surely bring you each and everything whatsoever I'll be noticing after this particular update, and I'll covering this in the review video as well. So this was all from my side related to the One UI Core 3.0 Android 11 base update available for Samsung Galaxy M31 Prime Edition or Samsung Galaxy M31. Hope you like this video. If you really like this video, kindly share this with your friends and family, and apart from this, please subscribe to our channel, because this will surely motivate us and boost us to create more videos like this in the coming future. Finally, it's the time to sign off now. Bye for now. Thanks.
Let's synchronize.